Hey, what up guys, it's Brandon here, and welcome back to some more Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door. So in the last episode, we basically made our way to the actual 1000-Year Door, which is what the game is called, but we actually made it to the, to what this game is named after, or what, But anyways, we basically went to the door, and we basically held the map up to the door on this pedestal, which allowed us to basically get an idea of where to start in this, for the map and all of that. So basically this was like, there was like no color here until pretty much here where this whole area has been revealed, which has this first crystal star right here. So yeah, basically pretty much every time you get a crystal star, you got to go back, you got to pretty much go to the door, and each time you do that, it will reveal the next area of the game and where the next crystal star is and all that. So it's pretty interesting though. But yeah, basically we did that. And then we pretty much learned about badges, which I have right here. So if you're wondering how I got to this menu so quickly, I always forget about the D-pad controls. Here, I'll show you. I think if you go here, it'll show. Yeah, here we go. So you press the up D-pad for the gear, the party for the left D-pad, badges for the right D-pad, and then down, you press down for the journal. So it's pretty interesting though. So yeah, basically that's how the controls are there. So it's basically a shortcut, so that way you don't have to always go here and then go all the way over it, because it takes a while. But yeah, basically I show you guys how badges are. I only have 3 of them so far because I bought the Power Jump and Nostalgic Tunes, which basically plays the songs from the original GameCube 1000-Year Door. So I'm not gonna have the equip right now though. So you guys are just gonna hear the obviously this version. So either way though, I just have these ones equipped, which are used for battle, which is pretty awesome. Power Smash, which does more damage, and Power Jump does more damage as well. So it's pretty awesome. So basically I show you guys how that is, because there's a badge shop. I bought one of those and all that, so pretty cool. I forget what else we did. Well, I know what else we did. I just want to make I'm not sure if we did anything else besides that. And we also fought a boss. I think it was our first boss of the game, where we fought this big blooper, and we had to defeat his tentacles and then defeat him. Basically defeat the blooper itself. So overall, it wasn't too bad. Somewhat tedious, but it wasn't really like the worst or anything like that. So, I mean, we got more tougher bosses along the way anyway. So, anyways, we basically, after we defeated him, we made our way, basically to this pipe, which brought us out here, which is called Petal Meadows, which is why, that's why the map basically located our next area to Petal Meadows. So yeah, we're basically here now. This is our first area. You guys can kind of hear it sounds like the original Super Mario Bros. Theme. But we're gonna make our way over here, and what's that roaring, huh? Look at this. And it's basically this big dragon heading into that castle over there. So yeah, there's that castle over there. We don't know what that's all about yet, but whoa, what was that? I've never seen anything that humongous before. It looks kind of scary, too. It definitely flew to that castle back there, right? Let's get going in case it comes back. Here we go, again. That's right. Let's do it, Goombella. So, yeah, this basically begins the adventure here. This is Chapter 1, by the way, so, which makes sense. So, we have these things here, which we will deal with later, but we're just going to check it here real quick. It's got an indent, as if you could put something in there. Wish I knew what the shape is supposed to be. Well, it's literally a moon crescent, but, I guess you don't know your shapes yet, Goombella. And then we have this sun, I guess it's like a spiky shaped, symbol. It's got an indent as if, yeah, it says the same thing. So, yeah, basically this is supposed to be a sun, it's supposed to be like a sun, symbol and a moon symbol, basically. And then this thing right here looks like a pipe, right? Well, we will deal with that later, so we'll see how all that's going to be eventually. Probably not this episode. I doubt it's going to be this episode because there's a lot we're going to be doing and uncovering, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to see if I can figure out where some of these, if I can find some of these star pieces are as well. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them all, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to try my best to find some of these star pieces. And if I miss any, then it's whatever. So I just want to see if I could try to get them all, but I'm not sure if that's really going to be the case. So now we got some Goombas here we're going to fight, like normal. And look, there's Luigi in the audience right down there. So, it's pretty cool. And it's just normal hammer. Basically simple as that. Just defeat him. There you go. So you guys already got the idea of how battles work. That's right, I forgot to mention, we even, was it last episode? I think it was last episode, maybe? Yeah, it was, yeah, because we basically went down to, before we continue on to the main objective of the game, I decided to go and just, you know, identify, you know, all these Goomba enemies and such with Goombella's tattle move, which is always very useful. I'm gonna try to do the tattle on all the enemies as much as I can, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to do all of it. So just so you guys are aware. But you got a close call badge. When Mario is at or below 5 HP in battle, foes will sometimes miss when attacking him. I like how this says attacking him on the next page there. But yeah, this is a very useful badge in case you're dying or, you know, you're almost dying, and then they'll, you know, foes will miss, so that way the enemies will miss, so that way it'll be you know, you won't die quickly, you know. So, but yeah, I'm gonna equip that, you know, just in case. But I shouldn't really be in that situation yet. But we'll just have to see what happens. So, I mean, this is easy here. These enemies are not really the worst or anything. They're pretty easy. Even the boss of Chapter 1 is pretty easy too, which is basically the dragon. So you'll see what the dragon's name is later. But literally, the dragon is the first boss of this chapter. So, I mean, if I spoiled it for you guys, I apologize. But I'm pretty sure that's what I mean, it's pretty obvious anyway. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, okay, I thought the game just stopped. Okay, never mind. Alright, we got a pipe right here too, but oh no, get away from me. Actually, I'm gonna do this for you. There you go. Because I can't jump on you or else I'm gonna get hit, obviously. And boom, there we go. Nice. And look, he had a fire flower behind him too. I can't remember if I showed you guys enemies with items behind them like that yet. But they'll use them if you don't attack them. I think if you don't attack them for like, I guess if you wait too long, like if you don't defeat them in one turn, they'll probably start using the item or something. Oh, here we go. Look at this. So this is the first time we're leveling up. So this is what I was waiting for last episode. I was hoping this would happen after defeating the blooper, but I mean, there you guys have it. So yep, just use the control stick to basically select what to upgrade. So we're gonna upgrade the FP first because I can't stand 5 FP. We're gonna do 10 FP here because we need as much FP as we can to use all these special moves. And well, not special moves, because the special moves are basically with those. You guys know that star up there with the orb or whatever, right next to it. Those are your special moves. But these are your like extra moves, your better moves you can use by using your FP, your flower points, basically. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's right. I forgot. Professor Frankly also introduced us to special moves because you actually got a special move after, you know, holding up the map at the door. So it's pretty cool. Now, if you go up here, we can't really go up there right now. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait on that later. I forget what that badge is, but I don't think I even got it yet anyway. Now look at this. Like, what's this guy doing? He's just like moving around a little bit. So I guess we'll have to wait on him. Okay. I don't know. He's just like doing all these different movements and stuff. I don't know. It's weird. So, oh wait, here we go. I guess Goomba's gonna say something. Oh, one more thing, Mario. If you ever find yourself wondering what to do, just press ZL to ask for a hint. I'm full of good ideas, you know. Yep, obviously. That's what I'd be doing whenever I get stuck. So yeah, whenever I get stuck, sometimes I'll go and have Goombella just, you know, I'll press ZL to have Goombella, you know, have me tell me hints and stuff, which makes sense because like it makes sense of why I really don't really look anything up really. Well, I mean, there's some stuff that even Goombella doesn't even tell you what to do, but I'm able to figure them out eventually, stuff like that. But whenever I'm actually like figuring out where to go, sometimes, which isn't really that often, but whenever I do get stuck in some certain parts, I just press the L to see what Goombella says, and then she'll actually tell me where to go. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, I have to go this way or something like that, or in case I forget what I'm doing. Now, if you hit this, oh, there we go. Mario had to back up. So there's a pipe there because we can't cross the water here. We gotta go hit that switch back there. But there's also a star piece in the background back here too if you keep going beyond the switch. But I will go and just hit the switch right now, and then we'll basically do that. So look at this. It's like, okay. I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it feels a little excessive just having all that, you know, that design. Well, I mean, then again, you know, that way Mario doesn't fall in the water, but still, I don't know. So there's our star piece right there, basically. I can't remember if I even got that in my original file, but I recently looked up somebody playing this just to prepare myself for this episode. and all that. You know, that way I don't, you know, screw anything up, even though I shouldn't screw anything up, obviously. So, and oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention too. Basically, I am recording this literally Friday at 6 p.m. So this video probably went up really late, which, if you guys are aware of that, I apologize. But yeah, right there was a mystery. What's it called? Mystery. Yeah, it's just called mystery. So who knows what this does? Take a chance and find out. So we will save that for a battle, but you'll see what that does. So if there's a fire flower again and all that. But yeah, yeah, just so you guys are aware, because I would have recorded this last night for you guys, but unfortunately, I was dealing with a lot of allergies, and I kept sneezing nonstop, so it was just really annoying. Instead, I basically played more of this game off camera for the, you know, because I wanted to continue, you know, where I'm at in the original file. But now if you go this way here, check this out. So look at this, Petalburg. This is basically the town for Petal Meadows, and it's definitely more peaceful, definitely less you know, not as, you know, raggy, or I don't know how you pronounce it, or how you describe it, but obviously not as run down, and, you know, definitely mostly crime free here compared to Rogueport. Welcome, travelers. Where are you at, you ask? Why, this is Petalburg. Sorry, but it's been a long time since we had visitors here. Yepity, once that dragon Hooktail was spotted flying around this area, well, it didn't help tourism. Put it that way. People just stopped visiting. So that's the name. Dragon? Hooktail? That must have been that huge thing we saw earlier, Mario. So it's called Hooktail, huh? Ooh, scary. So yeah, that's basically the name right there. Kind of similar to Fragtail from Super Paper Mario, pretty much. By the way, green boots. Have you ever heard of these things called crystal stars? We're on this quest for them. It's very important. Crystal stars, you say? Nope. Can't say that I have. Sorry about that. You may want to speak with this old mayor, though. The mayor. Okay, I said old mayor, even though he literally says old in the next sentence. My bad. So yeah, he's old, really, really old. As such, he knows all kinds of stuff. Koopas of his age are really smart. Anyway, the mayor lives in that pink house up ahead. A pink house? Sounds totally hideous, but should be easy to find. Thanks for your help. Sounds totally hideous, huh? You're a pink Goomba though, so doesn't that make you hideous? No, I'm just kidding. All right, so yeah, basically we have this whole town here called I was about to say Rogueport, no, Petalburg, which is obviously, you know, better than Rogueport, you know, because Rogueport, of course, you guys already know, there's like so many crimes. It's basically, you know, it's like the ghetto over there, but over here it's nice and peaceful here with all different flowers and, you know, all these different houses. Basically, there's all these Koopas here. I guess you could say this is like the Koopas town, I guess. But it's pretty cool, though. So we're going to talk to this guy first, I guess. But that's Bulber, or whatever his name is. It kind of sounds like Bulbasaur. Doesn't it kind of weird you out to see a talking flower? I mean, where's his head? Is it the flower part or the bulb part? That's a good question, Goombella. But I'll try to see. I'll talk to some of these characters and whatnot, and then we'll go and, you know, figure out what we're gonna do next. So, well, yeah, we gotta go to the pink house, but you know. All right, so we're gonna talk to this Koopa here. That's a Petalburg Koopa Troopa. He likes spreading rumors about Hooktail's treasure, unless they're not just rumors. Probably not. Oh, Hooktail? She lives at the top of that old castle beyond this hummock in Petal Meadows. Have you heard the rumors? Some say lots of treasures hidden in that castle. Scores of people have gone in search of it, but not a one has returned. So, what do you think? You're getting scared, huh? No, I'm getting motivated. I want to go to that castle. I could take on that dragon, you know? I mean, I beat Fragtail before. Come on now. So, yeah, either way, though, yeah, basically that's the dragon, Hooktail. That's the boss, obviously, of Chapter 1. And we'll eventually, you know, fight her. So now let's talk to this, we'll go talk to this, this little toad, I guess, this kid. But, hey, what's up? I gotta say, I've been playing a lot of GBA games lately. There's one game that just absolutely rules. It's called Fire Emblem. You ever heard of it? Man, it rocks my socks. I just love it. I love how you know, games like this break the fourth wall like that and talk about actual video games like that. But now look what Goombella says here. This kid sure is a fanatic. All he talks about is video games. You notice that? I wonder if he's finished his homework for today. You know, homework's important too. Well, not all the time. I mean, shoot, I never did all my homework and I still graduated, so. But yeah, basically it's almost like Nintendo's just self-aware with some of this, you know, different stuff. I mean, clearly you guys already know in Super Paper Mario, Nintendo was self-aware of gamers with when they added Francis and Fort Francis, whatever. So stuff like that. Now let's talk to this guy. I guess this guy, you know, he looks all flashy, I guess. But let's talk to him. Ah, bonjour, mademoiselle. Isn't it a beautiful day? No, not you, monsieur de la moustache. I am speaking to the lovely little cabbage behind you. Mon petit chow. Do you hear me, beautiful? Abandon this dullard and come away with me. Ew, are you kidding? Ew, nice wig, you disco wannabe. Take a hike, bozo the chump. Oh, Jesus bliss. I am wounded. Such brutal honesty. Such a sharp tongue. I shall retreat for now. If you change your mind, come find me. What a total sleaze. Let's go somewhere else, Mario. Yeah, screw this guy. But, I mean, clearly I'm not dating this Goomba. I mean, you can have her if you want, but, don't take Peach away, though. So, let's just identify him. Ew! What's with this guy, huh? It grosses me out just being near this weirdo. Alright, fine, whatever. His name is Dupree. He's this icky guy who tries to sweet-talk everybody. There, no more. Alright, Goombella. Makes sense, though. So, I mean, he looks cool and flashy, but I guess if Goombella is saying the truth, then I guess that's the truth, I guess. I don't know. Alright, now we're gonna talk to this guy here, too. Why not? Hut, I am General White. I am a Babam, and I have lost my hopes and dreams. I live in solitude always. I must apologize, but I ask you to leave me alone. Oh, poor guy. Well, let's go see yeah, that's General White, the Babam. I guess white Babams are pretty rare. He has a cool mustache, too. He might even give your lip fuzz a run for its money. Oh, really? Alright, we're not going to go into the shop yet. I haven't even gone to the shop at Rogueport either, so, you know, we're not going to go in there because we don't really need to. It's not really necessary. I'll go into this building, though, at least. If there's anybody in here. Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah, that's right. I wanted to go in here. Yeah, so we got this Koopa here, basically, with all these Peach posters and Peach mug and a Peach... Yeah, everything Peach, basically. He's obsessed with her, basically. But let's talk to him. Hey, keep your hands to yourself in here. Basically, everything in this room is a one-of-a-kind collectible. Oh, really, huh? Well, what happens if I do this? Look, he just freaks out when I do this. Well, you know what? That's my girl right there, buddy. Like, dude... Look what Goombella says, though. This guy's apparently a total diehard Peach fan. He even collects Peach merchandise. He has posters and merch displayed everywhere. Boy, get a life, you know what I mean? Hey, Mario, don't tell me you have a secret collection of plush Peach dolls, too. Well, of course, that's my girl, obviously. you're not my girl, but yeah, this Koopa here, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what he does in his spare time besides collect Peach stuff, because he probably looks at that stuff and, you know. But either way, we're gonna keep going this way now. That's all I'm gonna show you guys for now. Maybe eventually we'll go to the shop and we'll see all that stuff later. So let's talk to him real quick. This village is very nice. Clear water, clean air, absolutely delicious. But this foul Hooktail, she's made everyone forget their fortunes. How sad. That's Bubblb, a talking flower. I think he lives in Petalburg. Yeah, I mean we're here, right? I know he's a plant, but he makes more sense than these other quirky Petalburgers. Petalburgers, that's a good one. But I guess we'll talk to him too. Boy, the mayor has been so forgetful lately. I'm actually worried since the old guy forgets my name from time to time. Oh, is that right? Well, we don't know your name, so I guess you're just Petalburg Koopa, according to Goombella. He always seems to be worried about something. It's weird too, because the rest of this town is so laid back, you know? Really is, yeah. It's not so, you know, evil like Rogueport. So we got this Koopa here, but we're just gonna go into the pink house for now, and finally speak with the elder. So let's go speak with this this elder here, obviously. So we're gonna just see him here. What's that? Someone there? Who is it? Who? What do you want from me? I know, you're thieves, here to rob a defenseless old Koopa. Despicable. Kind of sound like Daffy, I guess. Go on, do what you will, but as you can plainly see, there's nothing to steal here. Oh, I guess I have a little money. Take it, you fiends, and my antique shell, too. Just leave the photos of me and the missus. Can't do without those memories. That's right. What? No, not thieves, you say? Well, what's your story, then? Oh, wait, you folks looking for crystal stars? Yeah, how you know? Well, why didn't you pipe up before, you idiot? I don't know what the heck that's insult's supposed to be, but screw you. We're just wasting time here. The crystal stars you say you're hunting Wait, what did I hear about those dang things again? Aha, got it. Hooktail. Hooktail's got what you're looking for. She's this enormous ornery dragon. Eats folks, they say. You know Hooktail, right? I may have heard the name. Of course. Well, this Hooktail's brutal fly-by snackings have all of us on pins and needles. So, are you reckless fools? I mean, are you gallant heroes off to rough her up? You got it. Sure. Oh, sounds promising. If you get rid of us of Hooktail, we'll shower you with the gratitude and rewards. Wait, was that I hear? You'll accept no reward? I didn't say that. What an unselfish man. You're noble indeed. Yep, a good egg. Now, what did you say your name was again? Murphy, Actually, his name is Thumbs Up. Murphy? That's a fine name. Yes, a fine name indeed. Well now, Murphy, it's Mario, idiot. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate that, Murphy. They are nice eyebrows. Now listen up. If you're intent on going to Hooktail Castle, find the secret pipe that's located somewhere in Petal Meadows. Yep, I've already seen it. I know you need the Sunstone and the Moonstone to use that pipe. So yeah, basically those things that we saw earlier with those missing like indents or whatever. But the stones are somewhere in Schwank Fortress, just past the village. Get them first. Yeah, pretty simple, right? Well then, Murphy, get going and really wallop that Hooktail monster. I'll do the best I can, I guess. I mean, I whooped a Fragtail before, right? So now there's this badge in there, but we can't get that yet. It's like in a small space. You can try jumping over it, jumping over the fence. It's not working though. Mario can't even jump that high anyway. But let's go and speak with this really attractive Koopa. Like, man, I would date you. So we got a female Goomba here, and then there's a female Koopa. Is this our next partner? We don't know. Let's just identify. That's Koopie Koo, a local Petalburger. Local Petalburger. She seems to be Koop's girlfriend. Now, who's Koops, you may ask? Well, we'll find out later. Gosh, she's really cute. She has a good head on her shoulders too. Thing is, because she's smart, she kind of mothers Koops a little bit. I guess it's a complicated relationship, but then again, what relationship isn't? Well, me and Peach's relationship. Well, yeah, okay, ours is complicated because she's always getting kidnapped, and I'm always getting pissed off that she's always getting kidnapped. So whatever. So now let's talk to her here. Well, hello there. My name is Koopie Koo. It's nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, that hat, those overalls, and that magnificent mustache. You're Mario, aren't you? I've heard tales of how strong you are. If you're here, that means you're going to challenge that monstrous Hooktail. Oh, if only Koops were as brave as you. Dang, dude. Like, you don't gotta always take crap on him like that. So anyways, you go in here, and here is Koops right here. So let's go and talk to him. So, what did you say? You mean you're actually going to Hooktail Castle? I can't believe you dare challenge that. You dare challenge that Behemoth Moth. I don't know how you pronounce that. But Behemoth, something like that. She eats people often. It's really none of my business, but it's one scary dragon, and that's no lie. Okay then. Yeah, we'll find out later more about why he's kind of like, well, you'll see. But that's Koops from Petalburg. He's got confidence issues. He's a cringer, you know. But he's definitely got serious interest in Hooktail. I wonder why. Yep, that's right. So you'll find out later. But we'll go up here. There's nothing really in here in his house, I guess. But look, there's the castle there. I just noticed that picture of a castle. So I don't know. But yeah, we'll find out later why he wants to go after Hooktail himself. But I guess we'll talk to this toad here. That's a toad from Petalburg. He just seems like a regular toad to me. But here he leads a secret life as president of the Luigi fan club. Luigi has a fan club, and I didn't know about it? Tell me more about this. I want to speak with Luigi. I heard there's a scary kind of monster that lives near town. Normal attacks are completely useless against it. Oh, and that's not all. Fire attacks are also useless. The very idea freaks me out. What can I do if one attacks me? I wonder if the shop has a way for me to throw money at the problem. I know, right? Pretty much, I guess. I mean, don't we all want to throw money at our problems, right? Now, if we go in this house here, this is a really tiny house. How do you even live in here? Well, let's talk to her here. So, hey, since you're here, let me ask, how many people do you think Hooktail's gobbled? All the time, I mean. I heard she recently lunched an old man Scoo 2 villages over. And Koops, who lives next door, his father went off to battle Hooktail ages ago. He's been a missing person. No, wait, that's not right. A missing Koopa ever since. Does it matter? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's basically another thing. That might be why Koops wants to go after Hooktail, because his father may have gotten devoured by the beast. But we'll find out more. We'll find out more about that later. That's Toasty. I like that name, Toasty. A toe from Petalburg. She seems really healthy about something. She sure does keep a straight face, though. I guess she's a pretty tough cookie. That's right. So now that we got all that taken care of, I think we talked to almost everybody. Except if you go over here, we have these three girls here, I guess. These three, you'll see what their names are. So, hey, it's us, the Happy Wanderers, the Traveling Sisters 3. This village is famous for its clear water, clean air, and one more thing. That big bad Hooktail, we can't wait to see her. Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you, but sure. So these are the Traveling Sisters 3. They seem to go everywhere together. They also seem inattentive. Do they even notice each new place they wind up in? Huh, yeah, I know, right? Maybe that's why they don't notice that there's a dragon flying all over the place, you know, eating people. But, you know, let's go talk to this Koopa here. So yeah, this Koopa is basically guarding this gate, basically. So we can't really go this way until we talk to the Elder, which we just did. So we're all good. Some stone monsters live at Schwank Fortress up ahead, or so we fear. This gate is here to keep them out. But if the mayor says it's okay, I'll let you pass. Careful out there, though. Sure. Excuse me. I beg your pardon. Wait a moment, please. Yeah, look who it is. There's Koops again. Pardon me for yelling like that. I was panicking. How to begin? My name is Koops. I heard you're traveling to Hooktail's castle. I have a favor to ask. Oh, just forget it. Never mind. Ignore me. Goodbye. So there's that. Okay, that was weird. What do you think is going on inside that guy's shell? I don't know. So yeah, he was about to ask us something, but almost like he's gonna join us or something. But well, he just scurried off, I guess. So he just must have been too scared to even ask, I guess. So I don't blame him though. I mean, but then he's a you know, coward, I guess. So there's our star piece there. We are at 27 minutes, so we do have some time to, I guess, make our way over to Schwank Fortress. So basically, that's the only way we can even make progress is we go to Schwank Fortress, get those Sun and Moon stones, and then we'll be able to hopefully get to Hooktail's castle. Probably not this episode though, but we'll see what happens. So right now, oh yeah, hang on, we gotta go and identify this Koopa here though. So let's do our tattle here, you know, and do all that good stuff. So watch this. So that's a Koopa Troopa. They've been around forever. Gotta respect the longevity or whatever. I can't remember. I forgot how to pronounce that. Max SP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 1. Their shells are hard, but flip them over and their defense drops to 0. And you know how to flip them over, right? Yep, jumps and power blocks. So get in there and get stomping. Sure, I will do that. So yeah, they're pretty simple to defeat here. And I just love how they're wearing these sunglasses and these, like, those whatever, you know, like those things around, you know, wristbands or whatever. Which, we've seen them like that in Super Paper Mario before, too. So, they just look really cool like that, though, overall. So, now we're going to finish them off with I guess with a hammer, right? And, boom, there we go. So, not too bad, I guess. Pretty simple. So, there you go. And if you guys notice the lighting's a little different, I had to adjust it. I'm sure you guys already noticed after I paused the video. But, yeah, there you go. We got Dizzy Dial. Temporarily makes all enemies dizzy, decreasing their accuracy. So that's kind of useful too, but I'm probably not going to use it. So we'll see what happens though. I'm just going to hit these bushes a little bit just to see if there's any star pieces. And what's going on here? What's this rustling in the bushes, huh? Well, we're going to find out right now. Oh, it's a Koopa. And oh, here we go. So now he just attacks us, but luckily it doesn't mean that he strikes first. So look, now you can't flee this fight. Now you're wondering why you can't flee this fight, right? Well, look at this. Mario, look at our audience. Look at that shy guy right there in the back there. That guy's got a rock. There's no way he isn't going to throw that at you. You'll get hurt if the audience hits you with anything, and not just emotionally. Quick, stomp him before he throws that rock. Try pressing X. Yep, just like this. Yeah, get him out of here. He thinks he can distract me like that? Nice, later, you lousy troublemaker. From now on, press X to eject any audience members who look like they're holding things. See, that's gonna be how it is gonna be. That's how it's gonna be in future battles. But here's another thing that Goombella says here. Oh, but there might be actual fans out there with items or coins for you. Try not to chase them away. Yeah, that's something I always mess up on too, because I would see like X, like it'll tell me to hit X, and I would always instinctively hit X whenever there's an audience, you know. But then of course it's actually somebody holding an item, and then I'll accidentally, you know, attack them. So I gotta be careful about that. But I've been getting better at that though, luckily lately. But most like recently, I just kept you know, basically hitting anybody who was holding things. So okay, Mario, try now attacking with your hammer. Attacking with your hammer. So yeah, why is she asking us to attack with hammer, you ask? Well, we're gonna find out right now. So watch this. This is crazy right here. Look at that. That's pretty crazy. The whole freaking all those trees like fell right on him like that. Sometimes your attacks would cause the backdrop to collapse. It could drop on us too, so watch out. All sorts of other things could happen while we're up here, so stay alert and try to come out on top. Yeah, and it always happens when I least expect it too. Like I'll attack an enemy and then all of a sudden like something falls out of nowhere. I'm like, what the hell? You know? Even sometimes there's like buckets that'll fall on enemies or something like that, and I just never expect it. You know? Whether it's me or you know, anybody else that gets hit, whatever. But it's interesting though, you know? It kind of like puts you on your feet. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention bingo from last episode. So you get these every now and then, and I can't seem to get these. I got this, like, it's so rare for me to even get bingo, because I was able to get bingo when I first started playing this. I was actually able to get bingo almost every time. Now here, like lately now, I could barely get bingo. It's crazy. No matter how hard I try. But literally the one time I didn't even look, I looked away, so I didn't know you know, how to that way I didn't know if I was getting it. I somehow actually got it. I got a bingo just from not looking, which is crazy. So that was like the only time, and it happened. I think it was yesterday actually. Yeah. So pretty crazy. There you go. Got a stylus right there. So yeah, basically pretty self-explanatory here, you know. But yeah, it's a lot to learn here, you know, heading into this, but it's not really, you know, once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad, you know. So yeah, Koopas are pretty easy though. You just gotta keep jumping on them. There you go. So, or just use the hammer once they're on their back. So, yeah. And you guys can see in the background right here, there's a fortress there basically, which is pretty much, well, we're just right there pretty much at Schwank Fortress. But we got a power block here. We got some more items, and there's not a safe point yet, so we're gonna have to see when we get a safe spot, I guess, because I don't know. Alright, well, we were at 33 minutes, so I guess we'll have time for maybe one of these, and then we'll be done. Because this is actually one of the fortresses, I guess. So if you go in here, Schwank Fortress. Look at this. So, can't go through here yet. Nope, it just won't open. I wonder what we should do. What should we do, huh? Well, we're gonna check this, I guess. This almost looks like some kind of statue. What if you give it a good whack with your hammer? Oh, really? Yep, just do that. Yep, now they both jump down, and then you gotta go and basically fight them. So, yeah, I struck first. But yeah, this is a new enemy. Well, you guys seen them before in Super Paper Mario, but this is the first time we're encountering these guys in this game. So these are, I think they're called bald clefs, but let's just see what Goombella has to say about it though. We'll see. We'll judge the book. We'll judge you know, her dictionary here. Yep, I'm right. That's a bald clef. Basically a rock monster with a sharp, craggy face. This is kind of mean, but bald guys really just don't do it for me. Max SP is 2, attack is 1, and defense is 2. Yeah, this guy is rock solid. Pause on that. Fire doesn't even hurt it. It might be best to attack with, say, a POW block. Oh, really? Well, good thing I got that, because we're going to use it now. I think this is the first time I'm showing you guys an item, actually, I believe. But if you use POW block here, you just got to do this here, and I believe, you don't really got to do anything. So, I don't know. It's funny, too, because I would expect to, like, because there's, like, different moves and stuff, you have to, like, you know, do certain commands, like action commands. I would think that you would have to use action commands for items, like a POW block, but that's not really the case here, so. But yeah, after you defeat those guys, now the gate opens just like that. So, there you go. That's pretty easy, you know, I guess. But that's just the first one. We have more of these later. God dang it. Alright, that's alright. Let me see if I could super guard this. Oh, yeah, that's right. You thought I was gonna get hit? That's right. Now he took damage just like that. Alright, I don't know if a hammer's gonna do it. I think it will. Yeah, it still does it. It's fine. It's all good. Hey, look, there's Luigi again. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping this stops soon. but I might have to just go back to the last save point I hit. Oh, okay, I did it too early there. I should have just done regular guard there. But, yeah, I think I might have to stop here after this battle. Because, you know, I'm not going to have time to really do this other stuff. But look, another bingo. Alright, let's see if I get it this time. Oh my god. And it's always that poison mushroom I always get wrong. So annoying. So yeah, bingo. It's very useful, especially if you're like low on FP or HP, and you get like of course you can't it's always random. Like I think you guys see right there, like up in the bottom right corner. Oh wait, there's another card there. Oh, see, look, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that to fall on Goombella. Look at that. Now it's now Goombella's electrified. Well, I think that's good actually, because that way the enemies get electrocuted when they hit Goombella. All right, I know there's a lot to take in here, but yeah, if you look up there on the bottom right, the top right corner, right below the coins, it shows the cards actually. Those cards, which is basically the bingo. So I don't think there's any save point up here. So I'm just gonna stop here. But yeah, basically it showed a mushroom card and a flower card. Those basically mean that you have to match those. You have to match all 3 flowers and all 3 mushrooms, basically. So so it all depends on like what card it is, and usually I would mostly need one of those. Like I definitely always need the flower cards at times when I'm low on FP. That way you get like actual like bonus FP and all that, which is pretty awesome. So besides that though, I think this is a good place to stop right now. So like there for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos, and in the next episode we will continue our way through here, basically at Schwank Fortress, which yeah, we do. So yeah, Schwank Fortress. So I guess we're just making it. I guess this is like one of those like towers or fortresses that we had to go through. But there's gonna be another there's gonna be another one like this, and then we're gonna get like one more which has basically the stones. So we will be doing all that, and you'll see how all that's gonna be. But I'm gonna have to go and save the game. I have to backtrack and just go back to the last save point, and then we could start back here again. Which I was hoping there would be a safe spot around here, but I guess not. So there probably will be like towards the end, I guess, of Schwank Fortress, but we'll just have to see later on, I guess. But for now, though, we made a lot of progress. Got to start, you know, Petal Meadows. We basically, you know, entered the town called Petalburg. We got to meet a lot of Koopas, you know, lots of characters there. We got to meet the Elder there. We saw Koops, who's practically a coward, you know. He has that band-aid on his nose, you know. Always just doesn't look confident, you know. That's why, like Goombella says, he has confidence issues. And obviously we saw his girlfriend, Koopie Koo, so, you know, pretty cool, though. So, other than that, though, it's a great start here for Chapter 1, and I'm definitely excited to keep going here for you guys, that's for sure. So, but yeah, before we know it, we'll be getting to Hooktail's castle, and we'll be getting our first Crystal Star eventually, so we'll see what happens, but for now, definitely a good place to stop. I'm hoping next episode I'm hoping next episode we do get to Hooktail's castle, though. That's my goal. So we'll see how things go there, and yeah, all that good stuff. Oh, and also if you guys have not seen Wednesday night. Well, I mean maybe yesterday for those who watched it, since it went up close to midnight. I did do a reaction video on the new Nintendo Switch 2, by the way. Basically reacted to the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. And also the GameCube Virtual Console. Well, I think they call it Nintendo Classics now, but it's pretty dope though. So overall, I'm very excited. What's bullcrap is the prices that are just. I'm not gonna. I would rant about it, but I'm just gonna you know, obviously I have to end this video. But basically, the prices are just so outrageous that they're making games cost $80 to $90. $90 is like, I think it's $90 for the physical copy, which is bullcrap. So I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not really going to get into it, but that's just what's happening with the Switch prices. And another thing that's bullcrap is that now they're basically postponing the pre-orders for the Switch too, which is stupid. So, I mean, I'm not really surprised anyway. So, you know, that's just how it is. But other than that, though, that's all to say for now. You guys let me know in the comments below and maybe rant about it if you want. But really, this is about Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, and I'm excited to go and keep going with this for you guys. So, but for now, that's all to say for now, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.